Osama celebrates the diversity of the African sound, just like this particular album called Ghetto King. Zakes will be launching his album this week. Let's talk to him now. Zakes, good evening to you, and thank you so much for your time this evening. I know we're interrupting your video shoot, but can I first just start with asking, when I leave here, can I come be an extra?
Of course, please, you're more than welcome. And I'm sure it's going to hit. If it has you.
Thank you. And you must promise then to teach me, because I've got two left feet and I'm told this is the song for December. But let's talk about, Osama, the meaning behind the song, because when you think about it, it has some kind of a feel that goes beyond South Africa.
Yeah. So the Osama is a spiritual song. When we wrote the song, we were really writing a melodic song. And the idea was that we don't have a words onto the song, or a language, or a subject matter, because we wanted the song to be limitless, that everybody interpret the song the way they'd like to interpret it, and no one could claim to own whatever that is happening with regards to Osama. So when you speak to yourself, or you get into that's your spiritual journey, what do? You get into a point where you just speak in tongues. So I think that's how the Osama, even the idea, came about, was the fact that I felt it was a spiritual song. So when we wrote this song with Nana Ata, I was like, when we're writing this song, let's just write a song that will speak to anyone, but with no language and no subject matter.
Did you envision, though, that it would be such a hit in way more than, South Africa? Because you see a lot of people are starting to dance to this tune, and it kind of reminds me of some of the songs, the big songs like Jerusalem and other hits that the world has really stopped to listen to from South Africa.
Yes, I've been on the quest of really trying to have a song that would actually be enjoyed everywhere else in the world, not only in South Africa, because I think I got to a point when I was like, I think I've done everything that I needed to do in South Africa, and now I need to do something for the world. So I was aiming for a song. Every time I always aim for a song that will be able to enjoy it globally. And there was the same thing with regards to Osama, hence the language, because we didn't want to limit it to only South Africa. I mean, I'm Zulu, so if I sang Osama in Zulu, it would only be Ngoni people who would actually just enjoy or to hear what the lyrics are. But I would be lying. I did not think that the song was this big. It surprised me. It surprised everybody involved. I mean, shout out to Kasango, who's also on the track, I worked with, and also shout out to Kaenda Solos, who's a contributor to the song. I did not think that the song was big, because I believed people when people said to me, "You'll never do a song bigger than Clap Your Hands." So in a way, I kind of believed that, but now I know that I did a song bigger than Clap Your Hands, and now I believe that I could do a song bigger than Osama, but I did not think that the song was bigger than what it is today.
I tell you, it's bigger than Clap Your Hands, definitely, because I'm seeing even, a lot of people are dancing to this. But Zakes, one of the other things that I cannot help but ask you this, you've released 2 albums and this is your 3rd. Ghetto King, it's got such a distinct differentiation as you talk about what you're trying to achieve with it. I'm looking at a person like Sky Wonder. Talk to us about how these people that you chose to work with when it comes to this album came about.
I chose music this time around. I did not choose names. I did not go to people who already have names in the industry and try to collaborate with them, I only went to names that I felt like it's the music that really speak to me, So the only names that are really established on the album, it's only 2, Staccapo and Amanda Black. Everybody else are people that are not known, that their names are not known right now. But I'm sure South Africa is gonna know of them. I mean, when I worked with Kasango, I didn't know who Kasango was, and a lot of people perhaps didn't know who Kasango was. And I'm so glad that people know Kasango today. But what I heard, what he has done, and I was like, yo, I like this instrument that you've done. I want to work on it. I want to work on it. and I mean, voila, we have a beautiful song now called Osama, and there are so many, and there are so many songs. There are so many songs which really are collaboration. I mean, Sky Wonder also. I mean, there's a song by Keta. All the names that are there are most of the people that have collaborated with are people that they don't know. You know, the only person that I think they would know, obviously, it's like I said, it's Amanda Black, it's Takapa, and Nana Ata. Everybody else, everyone else are people that I don't know, but they are amazing musicians, and I know that after this album, a lot of people are gonna start noticing them.
I wonder if that was your contribution to the ongoing debate of opening up the industry.
You know, I think this ongoing debate of opening up the industry has a certain illusion that people actually they think to themselves that for them to enter into this particular industry, somebody has the key, you know, for that they have, and they need to open and so that they go in. I understand that each and everybody, we have to be able to open opportunities to other people. But I would like to say this thing, especially to musicians. There's nothing that stops a good song. You can never stop a good song, you know. And I think most people pay much attention in trying to looking for that key or looking for that door instead of just doing a beautiful song, because nobody stops a good song. If a song is good, believe you me, we look for you, we check on you, we want to know, we want to know your name, we call you because we want to sign the song or want to release the song or want to do something about the song. So here's my encouragement to each and every young person. It starts and it ends with the song. Music is not about presentation. Music is not about PR. Music is about music. And a lot of young people spend a lot of money, you know, on PR and PRing what they do and PRing and everything else, and spending so much money on just getting their Instagram right, their Twitter right, their right pictures, right photos, but they don't spend enough money in just buying, you know, working with right producers, you know, mixing the song right, and spending money on mastering the song, because they just spend just a little there, and then they rely on PR. That PR is gonna get me a good song, and it's not that. I wanna say that it is about the song. When you've done the right song, believe you me, nobody will ever stop a good song.
All right. Thank you so much for your time this evening, Zakes. And I'm going to be seeing you then on the dance floor, as you have promised to teach me a dance move or two for that music video. That's Zakes Bantwini there. Thank you so much for your time this evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, for having me. I mean, Friday, it's the 3rd of December. It's the ghetto December. So on the 3rd of December, everybody from the ghetto, especially Banbawamash, please go get the album and stream the albums, save the album, pre-order the album, man. And thank you very much, SABC, for having me, man.
All right, thank you so much. That was Zakes Bantwini, the Osama King hit maker.